Update: Am I the asshole for getting upset about my boyfriend's guys' nights? Link to my previous post. So about 2 weeks ago I posted here asking if I was the asshole for getting mad at my boyfriend for his guy nights. The post didn't get a lot of attention, but the attention it did get was controversial and there was a lot of differing opinions, so I figured I'd do an update as a lot has happened. So after I posted, I ended up contacting the girlfriends in the group to see what was up, and we started noticing some fishy stuff. Their boyfriends and the guys in the group would say the exact same things to them as they did to me. Stuff like, "We'd invite you, but then the other girls will want to come." We also figured out that there were other nights that all the guys were free but that wanted to do Saturdays for some reason. One of the girls, H, was suspicious for this and many other reasons, so she checked her boyfriend's phone. I don't condone what she did at all, by the way, but in this circumstance I excuse it. While looking, she found a group chat called Boys Night, which she had never heard of. She was super suspicious at this point and clicked it to be greeted by a bunch of very interesting messages from the boys in our group. Well, guess what? Turns out, guys' night was really go to a pub and cheat on your girlfriend night. The message was in reference to one of the girls my boyfriend was sleeping with last week. In fact, all the other guys except one were cheating, while the other knew but kept quiet. Another lovely discovery from the chat was that he hasn't been using protection with the other women or with me, birth control, meaning not only has he been cheating, he has also been putting me a high risk of an STD, while also risking mine and my elderly grandfather's life because of COVID. Needless to say, we've broken up and I feel better for it, but right now I'm friendless, single and waiting on STD results, which doesn't feel fantastic. So yep. Definitely not the update I was hoping to do, but life clearly doesn't turn out the way you plan. Edit. Wow, I really was not expecting this response. Thank you for all the kind words. I'm at work at the moment and will try to respond as much as possible, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. And also thank you for the award. I'm very overwhelmed by all the kindness.
Not the asshole. I'm so sorry. I remember this post, and how negative some people seem to get towards you for being a bit frustrated that your boyfriend was excluding you from nights out with your friends group. I'm sorry it turned out to be even shitter than you thought, but the silver lining is this asshole is out of your life forever and you won't spend your life with him second-guessing yourself and wondering if you are going crazy for being suspicious. Good for you for trusting your instincts and not letting him act as if you were the crazy asshole. So you've lost shitty friends. You will find new better ones. Most people aren't as terrible as them.
It sounds to me like you have a few excellent candidates for recently single woman friends. Maybe y'all can post some photos for safe, socially distanced girls' nights for all your exes to see.
Not the outcome you wanted, though better by far to know. Reclaim your life. What a pack of dirtbags.
I'd very much like to see some commentary from people who voted "you are the asshole" and/or "it's not a big deal" on your previous post.
If I were risked with STD by a reckless cheating 3x partner, I would make sure to drag them through the coal the most publicly humiliating way possible. Some people are truly trash fires. Sorry for your terrible situation. You are better without him.
OMG, I'm so sorry op. I feel like this follow-up may blow up way more than the original though. They weren't your friends if they were in cahoots with your ex-boyfriend being unfaithful, if I'm honest. You are better off without these jerks.
My husband and I have totally banned gendered-only events with our friends. If both of us are not welcome, neither of us goes. Our lives are better and more enriched for you. You clearly made the right call here. I am sorry your boyfriend was such a bad person to you. You deserve better. Am I right in thinking that you got thrown under the bus because your suspicion eventually uncovered the infidelity of all these men?
And this is why I condone snooping when you feel something is up. Because I guarantee you will always find something.
Your ex-boyfriend is shitty. His friends are shitty too. I don't know op, and have no reason to call you a liar. But this just seems a bit too convenient to really be true. Like, you wanted to be right, so supposedly everyone was this evil person and all the women were just innocent victims. It just seems not real to me. Mainly because, while I know people who have cheated on their sig other, the fact that they guys supposedly had a standing evening every other week to do it just seems a bit much.
Question. Did the girl who was dating the one guy who wasn't cheating but who knew about it, break up with her boyfriend. I am wildly curious. And very glad you're rid of those assholes. I am assuming everyone else got dumped. This is almost a worst-case scenario. Like so bad that it sounds like it's made up to prove to the internet that you were right and therefore not the asshole. Dunno, just seems pretty convenient that they all happen to be cheating.
How did he react to you girls finding out, and how did he react to you breaking up with him? Hopefully all of the girls broke up with them.
OMG, I'm so sorry. If I were you, I'd link up with the other women and have a girls' night.
I am so sorry these utter cockwombles did this to you. Most of my friends are male, and although I rarely get to see them these days, pandemic plus mom life, they would never ever do what your friends did to you. They were not your friends. In your shoes, I would definitely reach out to the other girls this cheating pact screwed over. Just ask if any of them would be up for a girls' night. It may be worth trying. You might get some great friendships out of something so awful. I really hope your results come back all clear and you can truly move on from this awful mess. You deserve so much better than this. XX.
Wow, I read the comments in your first thread and they were appalling. So sorry you had to doubt yourself because of it. Reeks of misogyny. Power to you for sticking to your gut. Wish you luck and health and hope you didn't contract anything.
I hate that this is the update. This sucks. If it were me in this situation, I don't even know how I would respond because it's a lot. If I can find any bright side, it's that I almost prefer for things to end on bad terms so I don't spend any time pining over them and wondering what if. I'm so sorry you gotta go through this. Also, don't take this as medical advice because I'm not a doctor, but I'm gonna repeat what my gyno told me, just maybe something to make you less anxious. STDs usually appear with concerning symptoms in women. I think if you got anything, you would know. It's men's bodies that a lot of STDs don't show their symptoms. I'm thinking of you, sis, and I hope everything comes back clean for you. Sending you all my solidarity and resilience. I got purple heart.
Laughing my ass off, fake AF.
TBH, that you were always friendless. What's different is, now you know it. Which is great. Don't waste time on fake friends. Make new ones and move on. What shitty bastards. I'm so sorry for all this, but I am also happy that you found out and put an end on this relationship.
Girl, are you in the UK? I'll be your friend F those guys. Edit. I'm not joking, I have wine, I'm a bit nerdy but can have a good laugh, and if you want a pamper I work in beauty and it's on me. Legit, if you want friends you've got one right here if you need one X. Holy crap, what an awful turn of events. My friends are all guys too. I introduced my husband to them, fiancé at the time, and they all get along. I have not been purposely excluded at all, in fact they go out of their way to make sure we both get invited to their gatherings. I am so sorry your group ended up being shitty.
This is more real than anything I've ever read. Edit. Just wanted to add. I believe you're trying to karma farm. Your first post didn't get the notice you wanted, so you had to make up a bullshit story that would grab all the attention you wanted. But holy crap, make a more believable story.
This is that point where it literally cannot get any worse, and in time your life gets better for it. It's a process. You will heal. You will thrive.
Can confirm this seemingly made-up saga. I am the STD. Also, why are friends hanging out in the middle of a freaking pandemic? Unless you are all, 1. Outdoors, mask on, socially distanced, 2. If indoors, then test, quarantine, get negative results, quarantine and wear a mask the whole time. Then that's the only acceptable form of hangout these times. And also virtual hangouts are the safest.
Wow. This is a whole new level of asshole. WTF, I'm speechless. Please do a health checkup. How about becoming friends with the other girls? You know, you aren't newly friendless. Those guys were never your friends.
Wow. You and those other girls are better off. I can't stand cheating. I seriously don't understand the point. You want to sleep with someone else. Have the common decency to break up with the person first. I am so sorry your ex-boyfriend and your friends were such AHs.
Right now I'm friendless, single and waiting on STD results, which doesn't feel fantastic. My time to shine. As the official representative of the Alone and Miserbali conglomeration, that's right, Miserbali, turns out some else had the trademark to Alone and Miserable conglomeration. Totally wasn't just a typo that I refused to change. I'd like to welcome you and let you know that you don't have to worry. You're clearly smart, caring, and you were willing to lend a lot of patience. Cool person such as yourself will be finding a 2021 honey bun in no time.
Can't you be friends with the girl you called?
Lol.
Did the other girls break up with their boyfriends too? Maybe you could get to know them better. They might not end up being someone you want to be friends with, but it's worth a shot.
Well, to be fair, you're still an asshole for hanging with 7 other people from different households during a pandemic. I will say a group of guy friends wanting to go out with just the guys doesn't really seem outrageous to me. They may all want some time with friends who they aren't dating. It's totally understandable and even healthy for that to happen. Having said that, really sucks how things did end up turning out. I'm so sorry.
This story is bogus. Haha. Too much detective television is probably not healthy. Garbage. Next.
What do you mean friendless? You and these other women need to start a squad. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. What a bunch of absolute jerks.
Who TF coordinates their cheating with other people?
The guy friends, whom you have known for 4-5 years, are terrible people.
Kinda unrealistic, and your account is super fresh. I wish mods checked it better.
I am so sorry. I can't imagine how awful you must feel. I hope your grandfather is still safe. In your previous post I cringed at the fact that he pointed at your chest and crotch. But I never thought he would be that shitty. What a terrible person. Please, if his family is less shitty, and you plan to celebrate Christmas together, tell his family why you won't attend. Hopefully it will make things really uncomfortable. Or plan something better. Revenge might not make you feel better, but it should make him feel worse. I hope you can leave this all behind you someday. He doesn't deserve you. Take care.
You and the other girls should form a super friend group. Get together. Support each other. Drink wine. Burn your ex's shit. Ya no. Dope shit. Fuck those dudes, man.
Why is anyone getting together to socialize at all during a pandemic? Op is blaming her boyfriend's affair for somehow endangering her grandfather re-COVID, but seems to think getting together with her boyfriend several times a week is fine. It's not fine, and she's the one exposing her grandfather to the risk of COVID exposure. What a bunch of selfish twats all around.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry this happened to you. I read your previous post, and definitely didn't think you were an asshole. Whenever men go out all together on a Saturday night and forbid their girlfriend of going every time, then something is up. I'm glad your friend looked through his phone, because that's where everything always seems to be. Everyone finds out they're getting cheated on when it's through someone's phone. I highly doubt her boyfriend would have told her if she asked regardless. I hope your STD is clear, and you don't get COVID. Geez, I'm just so sorry all your friends turned out to be horrible people. You'll find better ones that don't lie to you or influence your boyfriend to cheat.
Wow. This is horrific. My petty ass would be plotting his downfall.
Good luck. Glad you got out.
Those boys are fucking evil, and I'm so sorry this happened. Good luck to you.
You may feel justified for feeling a ways about your guy having a guys' night or fun without you, but I cannot stress enough that if I'm your next relationship, you try to stop your guy from having a relationship with people that are not you. You're gonna have a ba as a time.
How did the other girls react? Did they all break up with their boyfriends?